Hey, Sarah George here from Connective Consulting. I partner with business owners and organizations to develop the right words and marketing strategies to drive revenue growth. I want to share a story of the cutest thing that happened recently. I was standing in a small crowd and a mom was with her young, newly walking daughter, probably about 14 months old, and she was about 1.5 feet tall. And the mom had, from what I gather, saw a friend that she hadn't saw in a while, and she went up and gave her a big hug. And her daughter kind of like did a up and down, and then she hugged this guy's leg. And it was like, Mom likes this guy, he must be okay. She gave him a hug with a smile. And it was just so precious to see that our instinct is to trust the judgment of the people in our life. So we trust our tribe. And that's why when I talk about the know, like, and trust factor, it truly works in your marketing. Because when clients and strangers, potential clients, can feel that they either know, like, or trust you, then they're more likely to do business with you. So I've had a few conversations with different people in my network who have talked about, if I could just expand my outreach, I'm good at, I can talk to people I know, or the referrals I get are always good, but if I could just expand to strangers, people who I don't even know yet. So I want to give you 3 strategies that you can implement to be able to expand your circle outside to strangers. And that first one would be to have some type of system or operation in place or an advocate and referral appreciation. So your advocates are the people who give you referrals. They're your VIPs. They're the people who already know, like, and trust you. They refer you. They are your raving fans. You want to treat those people as VIPs, whether it's a special event or exclusive access, early access previews, some type of insider group, gifts, something that not everybody gets. And an example of this is I have a friend who's a realtor, and their group will have client appreciation events. And every time we go, I feel like I'm with the cool kids. It feels exclusive. It feels like I'm part of this special group. And what it does is positions that company as likable and approachable, so that when their advocates are given an opportunity to refer them, it's a no-brainer. So you want to create that special connection with your advocates. The second strategy you can try to expand your circle is collaboration. Collaboration is one of my favorite things. It can be very effective and very successful. And there's 2 types of collaboration you can explore, depending on your service and your specific market. The first would be to team up with a similar partner, somebody who serves the same customer that you do, but offers a different service. And in economic terms, this would be a complement. So something that goes along with what you're doing. An example would be like a CPA and a lawyer. They offer very different services, but they often are serving the same client. Another type of collaboration is teaming up with competition. And I don't know if this phrase is coined or not, but I like it. Co-opetition. So that would be cooperative competition. And it sounds backwards at first to team up with your competition, but it really can be a win-win, because your competition and you, although you do offer the same service to the same people, you do it differently, right? Every company has a differentiator. And what you're doing is creating a space where both of your fan bases can come together. In economic terms, this would be substitutes. And an example of that is an event venue that offers performing arts and concerts, comedy shows, and they have their own shows, they are offering their own ticketing, selling their own tickets, but they offer their space to competition, another performing arts group or another organization that needs a stage and needs a venue. So although as a consumer, I'm buying tickets from one or the other, I'm buying tickets from the venue to their event, or I'm buying tickets because the group I like is going to be at this venue. So it's competition, but really what you're doing is taking the venue's fan base and the performing groups fan base, and you're giving them a chance to be exposed to each other. So again, the goal is outreach. So you're expanding your network by being introduced into your competitions network, and vice versa, because like I said, it's a win-win and you're both being exposed. The third thing that you can do to expand your circle and reach out to strangers and build your know, like, and trust factor is to be personal in your marketing. And when I say personal, I mean people do business with people, especially in a local market. There's things you can share, stories you can tell. I get the most engagement and reaction when I talk about my kids or the community service I'm involved in, because that's me and that's what I do, and people can relate to that. So are there photos you can share, hobbies you can talk about, your community service, your any personal journey that you've been on and through that people can relate to is part of your arsenal for marketing, that people will know, like, and trust people they can relate to. Another way you can do this is to create a story brand script, so that when your clients read any of your marketing, whether it's your webpage, your emails, your social media posts, an article that you write for another publisher, they'll read that and say, that's me. And immediately you will get that know, like, and trust. I have a client that we worked on the story brand script and creating that for their company, and I implemented that script on their website, and immediately we saw engagement increase. The bounce rate decreased, meaning that people would come to the home page and not just leave, but they would explore other pages. So we knew that the home page, the words on the home page, were engaging people to want to know more. So by doing that and having people say, that's me, then you will increase engagement and you will grow your know, like, and trust factor. Your goal is for strangers that want your services to read and hear your message and say to themselves, this person seems okay, and I believe they can help. Just like that little girl who trusted that that guy was okay and we like him because mom says. That's what you would like with strangers or people who know nothing about you to find you and want to work with you. Let your marketing be clear and consistent. If you're looking for direction to clarify your message, schedule a call with me. I have a link below so that you can do that. There's no obligation, no cost, no arm twisting. Let's just chat and see if I am the one to help you. And if it's not me, hopefully I can point you in the direction that you need to go. So I would love for your business to succeed so that you can impact more lives and make people live a better life. I'm Sarah George, and as always, I look forward to connecting.